Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Dyson Sphere Program. Let's get back to it. I was just charging myself up with this wireless power tower. I'm going to just keep this on me. I kind of flew over to where the dark fog is. I want to go after them and their base, but man, it's so far away. We'll see. We'll get to it. We have so much to do. So much to do. Eventually I want to get looking at the coding enhancement that's going to allow us to get more return from all the stuff we do, but there's just so many different things to work on. I want to focus on automating the belts here first, so let's continue on that path. Yeah, let's focus mostly on that. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want another miner. We're going to tap out this iron deposit, most of it, if not all of it. I'm aware there's better ways to do this. So ignore grid snapping is shift, right? What does that allow me to do? It allows me to do something like this, right? Look at that. That's not bad. Can I get one more? Nope, didn't look like it. That's pretty good right there. We'll take it. I don't know what that does to our belt placement and stuff. And then let's get another one going. Am I positioned where I can get all of them? It looks like I can if I do this here. Let's just take it. Okay, there's all our iron. I think I want to smelt off to the right. And I'm thinking we may eventually want to tap into some of this copper vein. Yeah, 290,000 reserves. Let's just get this all onto one belt. What's the best way to think about this? How about you coming out this way? Down. More research in my face. Electromagnetic turbine. Yep, that's what we need for the upgraded belts. This isn't too bad for a line, and then I guess we'll have these guys just join up. Something like that. Now we've got all our ore here. We may want unsmelted ore at some point. And pull that off, but we'll deal with that at a later date if that becomes something we want. Let's look at the recipe again for our level 1 belts. We need gears, and we need ingots. And I think gears are just made right out of ingots, right? So a whole bunch of smelting. I guess right through here. How much do I have? How many smelters do I have? Ooh, we've got 8. Are we going to get into weirdness with the belts? I think we are. Weirdness meaning they're not going to line up the way I'd like them to. Let's go ahead and use some of this. Yeah, I can't do too much about it. I guess this guy should theoretically be moved down. Yeah, the placement. I'm not a pro with the placement. In fact, these guys can be all nestled right up next to each other, nice and cuddly. Although this, they may not let me place here. Can I still pull from a belt? One way to find out. Dark fog is at 71. We've got our ammunition set up. In fact, we've got 500 ammo all just waiting to be enjoyed by the dark fog. That took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like to get at least 6. At least 5, I should say, since I don't have any more. Can I craft some? Looks like I can. That's going to take a minute to get ready for us. Then I'm going to put storages. I'm sure I need those too. Let's, can I craft some of those up while I'm thinking about it? There's probably a more efficient way to set up this storage. Just going with it this way for this playthrough. No. You know, I could run this into one or two storages. We don't need 1-to-1. Okay, that's where it's going to be pinched a little too close, and we need to nudge that guy over one. It's just the nature of building on a round planet, I guess. Not crazy about the way it's going to look, but we got to live with it, I think. Oh, I don't like it. But that'll do. That will do. Okay, that's going to give us a big long belt of ingots. Kind of like... Boy, yeah, we're going to have to do a wiggle here. Kind of like that. And then I might double back around and do the belt production over here. How do we want to do that? Thinking. Let's do more foundations. Got ideas. Thinking of running production for the, what is it? Magnets for, no, what is it? Gears. Gears, is that just assemblers, I imagine? This doesn't need to be massive scale either, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I might need to actually manually craft more of these. More belts. Okay, if this guy does gears, you take in stuff. Just did a shift click to copy that. That was kind of nice. Got the recipe. Steel ingots or plates. What do we call those in this game? Let's see. Try to remember. Ingots. Iron ingots. Okay, gears are going to come out of here. So let's do that. If we wanted to scale, let's see, might have to make more belts. If we wanted to scale this up, it would be something like a belt like that. And then a splitter here. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So in this case, we would not be caching the gears. Do we want to? Do we want to put two storages in front of here and just save off a bunch of gears in case we need them for something else, for crafting? Don't think it's critical. Boy, I do it all the time, though. I could do something goofy and save off some to the side. You know, storage. Let's put some in here. Let's do it. Let's do that for the heck of it. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but I'm going to do it. And then we'll potentially have gears if this belt ever backs up. Will they come in handy? Don't know, but it doesn't take much to do that. So these guys will throw gears off here. They'll throw gears off onto this belt as well. You and you. In fact, we could just limit this guy to sending them through storage. That would save, what, a tiny bit of electricity? Let's leave it the way it is. Boom, gears come around. Iron ingots come up and over, and then we need assemblers for the belts themselves. Kind of jammed in. I don't like things super close together, but that'll do. You need to pull from both belts. And make me conveyors. Then these we want to go into storages, I think. Yeah. Straight into storages, so they don't need to be on a belt. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's not super duper optimal. Be better to have these on a belt and then going into storage. That way, if this storage gets full for some reason and this one's empty, this guy can still be productive. If that had a belt that looped, should we do it? Let's do it, just for fun. It's not super important, but we'll do it. Just for practice. We'll see if they can feed these or not. They might not be able to. It might be too close. Oh, that looks all right. Okay, you onto there, you onto there, and then you guys take up the belts, level 1s, and then maybe we can scale this out further once we get the level 2 belts, and we can tap into this copper if we need that for the thing that we just unlocked. Where is it? This little thing, which it looks like we do. Electromagnets and motors. We'll see. All right, we are covered by turrets. Dark fog is at 79%. But we need to get this all powered up. Turrets are fine. They're powered up. They're protecting us live, or actively protecting us. Now we need to weave some power in here. I'm going to start with turbines, just placing these where we have room, mostly for the heck of it, just to take advantage of the space, since these guys consume so much space. And then I'll worry about getting them all connected in a second. Any room up here to jam a turbine or two? Kind of don't want to do it right where we're going to scale out. Alright. Processor's unlocked. Good. If I'm not mistaken, that one took a whole bunch of blue data cubes. Oh man, look at the next research. Yeah, this takes up more blue. That's fine. Our production on blue is way higher. We probably have a bunch in storage. Alright, small factory. Total power generation of the cluster's power grid reaches 20 megawatts. Okay. Power. Are we all connected up now? Looks like it. And we're still barely protected by these guys. They have lots of ammo. And there's 3 of them, so hopefully we're okay. What's next? What's next? Is this all actually working? Looks like I need some recipes to be set. Let's turn off the power grid. This is just iron ingots. Okay, now we're going to have power issues on the grid, I'm sure. These guys are set to gears. These guys are set to conveyors. They come around. Check it out. Hopefully we don't have to handcraft too much more. too much longer, I should say. Alright, that's all running. I like it. Next, let's move off of this task for the time being. I want to get back over to this area. Oh, forgot about this. I noticed in between episodes, after I finished last episode, that believe it or not, we're actually storing up extra hydrogen. So let's get another lab or 2 put down so we can make use of the extra that we've got. Where do you go? Here. About 2, and we'll see if we need a 3rd or not. We really need to amp up the power. Okay. Oh, I gotta pick research. Then we'll see if we still have a surplus or not, once that's up and running. Pearl, we got all this refined oil here. I want to move that out. Maybe over here. This is probably gonna scale. Oh yeah, let's put storage here. Kind of storage that's unlikely to ever be filled. We need power. I'm gonna go with just one of these guys, power poles for now. Okay, so what's going on? Oh, most of the research is taken up the blue data cubes. I'm guessing that's why this is slow. I'm guessing. We could put more labs over here. We've got the resources to do it. I'm very surprised to see this backed up. Kind of super duper surprised to see it back up. I think it's because we just came off of one that was just blue data cubes. We can put more here. Let's do it. I'm going to kill this little tower. We'll move him somewhere else. I don't have many. Oh, I got a few. These guys. Let's go 2 more over here too. Take this belt out a little bit. Trying to make these matchups. People don't go crazy. And you, research, and power. Guess we can throw one more. All right, that's that. This red line backed up is exactly why I have this storage right there. So we're not missing out on productivity. Because our red data cube production is not the fastest. All right, what next? Oil. We're talking about oil. I think this section right here, boom, 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 that I'm looking at, is not reserved for anything. This we may scale out. Red data cube production, I have no idea. But I'm kind of saving that space for that. I want to get oil out of here, and I want to burn it. At least temporarily. So let's do it. This guy can... looks like we can belt right on out of here. Do I not have belts? No, I don't have belts in inventory. Oh, man. But we just automated that. Halfway across the map. It's a fairly big operation over here. But we're going to, I think, make use of these iron ingots for other things, too. Let's grab what we have. 51, and... that's a little more respectable. Can I take these or not? Is my inventory full? Seems like I have space. Why can't I take you? There you go. Yeah, better. Like it. Okay. See if we can get to burning some oil before the end of the episode. I said over here. Back to it. You. Can you go up? Not really. We can move that tower. Let's get rid of that for a moment. Want to hop over this belt here all the way out, and then somewhere out here or underneath this guy, and then put some thermal power generators, 1 or 2. Will not let me do it there, huh? What's the story, fellas? Okay. I have no idea. How can I get a belt? That's not what I want. Don't snap to building is shift. It looks like I don't have a way of getting up on top of this belt. That is very strange. It's going to let me do that. It won't let me do that. I'm going to have to take this, I guess. I don't like it. Don't like it. At least not much. Can I sneak under this? Bear with me. Crazy camera. I can't tell if I'm above ground, below ground. I'm just gonna... Okay, can't rise or fall during a turn. That is okay. I guess I'm gonna have to take that. Alright, did I... unpower or take away anybody's power? We had a power pole here. It looks like I don't see anybody complaining. Oh, and we burned through that hydrogen pretty darn quick with the new labs. That's all taken care of. Is there room for a turbine? Yes, there is. Yeah, we'll pop that there just for the heck of it to use the space, basically. Okay, here comes our refined oil. That guy's going to be in the way, so we'll move you somewhere. That meet the needs? Looks like it. Here we find oil coming through this way. And we need thermal generators. I have one built. I want to build another. Where might you be? Chemical plant, oil refinery, oil extractor, water pump. Thermal power plant way up top here. Can I build another? Looks like I can. Boom. We'll get one more of those crafted up. I think, yeah, I have one in inventory. And let's plunk this down. Electricity. You. And then what does this take? Or what? What's involved here? Are we going to get byproducts out of this thing? No fuel.
A thermal power plant. This kind of power facility consumes chemical fuel. Ensure adequate fuel supply at all times so the plant can consistently generate power.
Don't tell me what to do. In fact, maybe this belt can just work its way down here. Let's do it. Let's take this back. All right, we got a bunch of stuff going on here. Mastered the super magnetic field excitation technology. You can use it for high performance materials by introducing atomic scale lattice distortion in materials. That's exactly what I was looking to do. We were just talking about atomic scale lattice distortion at the bar the other day. All right. That's getting us more power. We're almost at 100% sufficiency for our power grid, and then we've got the option to throw down another one of these. In fact, I'm gonna... Do I want to do that? Conversion rate 80%. Grid load. I did make another one. Is there a negative to putting it down? I don't know. I don't know. For example, does this thing have to burn no matter what, whether the power's needed or not? Are we going to waste oil if I do this? Not now, we're not. We might. Yeah, this guy is not even on the grid, right? He's not connected to anybody. And he's burning. Consumption demand. Well, what is that? Just our inserter or something? 100% sufficiency. Conversion rate 80%. Yeah, I can't tell if this is a good thing or not a good thing, having two of these running. I got a bunch of extra oil. I guess I'm going to leave them run. I'm going to throw down more power. Transmission. In fact, we can use a turbine of all things. Maybe that fits. And that guy's still within the protection of our turrets. Barely. How's our threat? We're at 94.8. Does it say how many are coming? Base level 0. Experience 101 over 200. I have no idea what that's all about. Oh, does it show... What does it show? Does it show where they're coming from or something? Kind of wonder what that line is. Does that show where they're coming from? We can go taunt them for a second. Are they over here? There they are. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. Run away. All right, where's our factory now? Looks like we're over this way. Down we go. Yeah, we'll wait for the dark fog and then we will get back to it, I guess. I've got some turbines that aren't protected. Don't care. They can blow those away. Oh, graphite. Let's get some of this while we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's check and see what our supply looks like. Hey, we're doing okay. Stored inventory. Yeah, that's good. So we got belts automated. We've got our research scaled. We've got power up to snuff. There's kind of a lingering problem. Slow ticking time bomb. And it's right here. It has to do with what happens when this iron runs out. We've got 24,200 units of iron over here. This is feeding... We're making iron plates, and I've been pulling from these just for handcrafting purposes. But more importantly, these guys are going over here, being combined with copper to make our, what are these, circuit boards. We've got a surplus, but eventually we're going to want to move that production, or at least have additional production. Oh, this is an awesome unlock. Conveyor belt 2. Nice. Sorters, better storage depots. I like it. That might be what we think about working on next episode. Waiting on dark fog. This is a huge factory for just conveyor belt. Or just for conveyor belts. But we're going to want to expand this to the next tier. And in order to do that, we're going to need those little motor things. That's going to take electric motors. So gears. Remember we talked about pulling off gears over here. We can try and make use of that production somehow. Gears and electromagnets. Or magnetic coils. I call them electromagnets because that's kind of what they look like in a different factory game I played recently. Builderment, I think. Yeah, electric motor production. We can make double use of those. Double use of the magnetic coils for the electric motors, and then again for the electromagnetic turbines. Seems like we should get that stuff automated out in this area, and then maybe tap into the copper over here. Extend our defenses, all that routine. Then we'd have conveyor belt 2s automated. As far as the other stuff, storage level 2 and all that, I think I can handcraft these. Don't think we need to automate those. We don't use that many. Belts is outrageous. We use a ton. All right, here comes the assault. How many are coming? Does it say? 22 units. I think it's based on our power production, right? Let's take flight. And is that showing where they're coming from? Oh, here they come, yeah. We can kind of intercept a little bit. Help out. Probably going after these unprotected turbines. Alright, here come my turrets. Is that it? That's it. Not much to it. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Let's call that an episode here. I'll get my mecha recharged. And then let's look at the research backlog. Look at that. We're actually waiting on the blues. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm kind of surprised by that. Do we want to look at that next episode? What are you guys waiting on? They're waiting on those same things that we're about to produce. I've only got one factory doing it. Maybe that's why. Yeah, what are those things called? Magnetic coils or something? I keep forgetting. Yeah, magnetic coils. I guess we need to ramp that up. Or just consider routing them from our new factory. Routing them over into this area. That's probably the better plan. Rather than scaling up this operation. We did move the copper over here, so these guys are being supplied with better copper. We'll see. We probably won't worry about that. Should we worry about it? Magnetic coils. It's easy to do. Yeah, next episode, let's do that. Let's we'll throw one more assembler down, one or two. Just get this production back up and running. We've got plenty of magnets and we've got plenty of copper. So we can get that production up. That'll help the blue data cubes catch up. And then we'll head back over to where we're doing the conveyor belts and see if we can't expand that factory to the point where we can update the conveyor belt level 2s. And then we'll probably pick a bunch of research too. It looks like the research queue is getting low. So all that and more next episode. This is special thanks to Glidercat patrons, channel members for their support of the channel. Hope you're enjoying this series on Dyson Sphere Program. I am not an expert, if it's not obvious already. We're kind of taking our time and walking through it. Kind of enjoy it. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Anxious to get off the planet. Anxious to take on that base of the dark fog that's sitting on the planet. There's also a base that's hovering above us. But we'll get there one step at a time. See y'all in the next one.